Hello to all those aging victoriously. Wanted to do as the setting is so beautiful and serene out here, we are at Red Rock again. We're off on a route or a trail called Arnite. It's off of the Oak Creek trailhead. So if you go to the parking for Oak Creek, which is the very last stop on the route, then you'll find this place, catty corner from the Oak Creek trailhead in the parking lot. What I wanted to cover today though was morning routine. I've been studying morning routines quite a bit, and I wanted to share with you morning routine is not necessarily perfect for everyone. It's not cookie cutter. Do check with your doctor, physician, and so forth. However, what I've learned is through being a soldier and being with the upbringing that I had, usually it was very much focused on get up in the morning, get your coffee, get your blood pumping, jump out of bed, straight to the floor, do some push-ups, stuff like that. That might be okay for younger people. However, with aging victoriously, one thing I do point out is the sooner you begin aging victoriously in life, doesn't matter if you're in your 20s or 30s, the longer likely trajectory and happier, more fulfilling life you'll actually wind up having throughout your life. Now, for X-Gen and boomers, it's kind of critical times that they're thinking about, okay, what do I really have to do right now? Doing a video here. So with aging, say, or even if you're younger, that we live in a very stressful time, very stressful society. People are checking their phones and stuff like that. So here's a few tips for morning routine. Definitely if you're getting older or if you have high blood pressure, hypertension, stuff like that. In the morning, your blood is thicker. You want to thin out your blood as soon as possible so it takes less work for your heart to pump it around your body. If it's thinner blood, then it's going to pump easier. A lot of this and a lot of health advice is just common sense, but you've really got to put it into perspective first for yourself. So when you wake up in the morning, your blood's thicker. You want to thin it out quickly. Drinking water, I usually have lemon water. I've recently learned about putting just a little bit of salt in it, just a pinch of salt. That will give it electrolytes, which will actually hydrate you better, not just fill you with water, but it will hydrate you better. It'll get into your system quicker and easier, and then your blood will be thinner. Some of these things I'm incorporating. I haven't become absolutely committed to doing all of them every day critically, but some of them are really amazing. Oil pulling in the morning, grounding yourself, having bare feet on the ground, hopefully outdoors, on grass, could even be on concrete, but grass, dirt, grounding yourself and your body, going through things that you're thankful for. It's a little bit like meditation, but okay. We were talking about morning routine. I'll go over it again, being as we'll probably have to edit out some of the last video. Had to rescue the dog. She got herself in a little bit of a pickle, but it's all good, and we're back on track again. So morning routine, things that I'm putting in and I'll have cemented in place very soon. Things like waking up, just being aware you're awake first. Don't hop straight out of bed. Don't get up really early. As far as from the time that you awake or you're aware that you're awake. If you are fully awake, then it's okay to go ahead and lay in bed for a few minutes, gather your thoughts, kind of perhaps go through your day, but not in a stressful way. It's not about, oh, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? Don't check your phone right away. Do have your phone on you. I would say as soon as you get up, so you can start counting your steps, what you'll find out with steps is if you go for a walk or a long walk in the morning, which is absolutely superb, and you definitely should do that, throughout the day, you're going to wind up building several thousand more steps, just doing things like chores and so forth. And I've got visitors again. Here they are. It looks like I gotta go walking real soon. But so for morning routine, oil pulling in the morning, grounding yourself barefoot, helps to kind of center yourself. Water, definitely with a little bit of just a little bit of salt, but lemon water, and it really shouldn't be cold if you can help that or prevent it. And what I've been doing lately is pouring a glass of water, lemon water, keep it in the fridge at night, the night before, and then drinking that in the morning. So it's basically room temperature. That's going to help so it doesn't shock your system, and that's what you want to do, especially if you have or have had hypertension, high blood pressure, and so forth, or you're getting into your 60s, 70s, what have you. You want to start your body slower. And I don't know really if it ever was a good idea to just jump straight out of bed and into push-ups. A lot of people do wind up having heart attacks and things like that, even when they're younger, and even in their 30s. And a lot of that is just over stress, overtraining, and especially at the wrong times of day. The early morning, you want to get your rhythm up, get your health together, your mental health as well. So that's why you don't check the emails on your phone right away. Get yourself centered, on track first, and then you can take it from there. Again, I'm at Red Rock. This is Arnite Trail. Pulled off just off the side of the trail, found this beautiful spot to do this video. And I hope that this all helps for you. Like I said, I will have my morning routine more firmly cemented in, but getting up early, water first thing, hydrate. I try to do a little bit of oil pulling and grounding. That's basically barefoot on ground, and then slow movements, a little bit of stretching and stuff like that. I do aim for an early morning walk every day, although I tend to wake up way before the sun comes up, typically like at 4 o'clock I'm up. So I've got a little bit of time before the sun comes up and I get to do a morning walk. I do typically tend to leave breakfast until after the walks, because then you're still in essentially part of a fasting mode, and you're going to burn calories faster before if you eat after you do your morning walk. So these are a few morning rituals. Like I said, I'll submit these down better and let you know my experience in how they've helped me. I already do feel calmer and more grounded on a regular basis just by doing some of these most of the time, or most of these some of the time. And that's what I want to do, is lock them all in, so I'm doing all of them all the time, and share with you how that helped and how that changed me. Definitely the aim is to be less stressed, and I hope to completely get off of any blood pressure or heart medication. And it is already working. My blood pressure is coming down on a regular basis. Your blood pressure is higher in the morning because that's where when you get a cortisol kick, you're kind of almost like adrenaline, getting up and getting into action mode for the day. But what I'm saying is kind of do that calmer and more thoughtfully rather than erratic and chaotic. That's all for now. Hope you're aging victoriously. I'll do another quick video here and then continue my walk through Red Rock, Las Vegas. Thank you. See you soon.